Yes, very good morning, everyone. So, before we begin with the session, let me give my introduction for the day. Okay, my name is Sravanthi. I hold overall 9+ year work experience in real-time industry and 7+ year corporate training experience. I do train modules like Power BI, Tableau, MySQL, Python, Git, and also Advanced Excel, and which is completely related to data analysis. Okay, so before we begin, I also wanted if you guys can, to make this session very much, interactive way. I just wanted a one-line introduction of each of yours. Okay, can I start with Abhishek? Very good morning, Abhishek. Just give me a one-line introduction and we'll proceed further. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Sravanthi. My name is Abhishek, and I am from Bangalore, and I have over 4 years of experience in HR support. Now, yeah, that's it.
4 years experience in HR support. That's good. So you're an experienced one and you wanted to
Yeah,
transform your career. Thank you, Abhishek. Hina Khan, am I audible, guys? Just one line introduction. If anyone not able to put it in audio, means not able to introduce in audio, you can also put it in a chat box. Okay? Fine. Krishna, can I go with your introduction, please? కూర్చో కూర్చో ఎండ పోతుంది. Yes, Krishna. Okay, Manoj Tiwari.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, Manoj.
My name is Manoj Tiwari. I am IT professional. I have 10 years experience. I am in hardware networking field.
Which networking field it is?
Hardware
Auto.
networking.
Okay, okay, I got it. Thank you. And you wanted to transform to your data analysis, right, Manoj?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you. 10 years experience is a very great thing. And Suresh, good morning. Can I have your introduction, please,
Yeah,
Suresh?
good morning, Sravanthi.
Very good morning.
My name is Suresh. I am from Hyderabad. I have 3 years experience in finance sector.
3 years in finance sector. Okay, that's a very good field. Okay. And you wanted to switch to IT sector now, correct?
Yes, yes.
Technically, that's a good thing because you have a finance knowledge, and tomorrow, if you learn these tools, you can use both of them merged together and try for a very good package, Suresh.
Yeah.
Uh, as soon as I heard about finance, because I have many students who came from finance, non-IT background though, they used to keep finance domain knowledge along with this IT tools, and we are really earning a very good package today. It's a very good combination. Finance domain plus these tools are very good combination.
Good.
Okay, thank you. And I can see Hina and Krishna. Two people haven't introduced yourself. As in when you get time and you're okay, you can put it in a chat box as well. Okay, just to make session interactive in future, if you have any doubts, you can ask in this demos, right? So now I wanted to take up a plain notepad before, and I wanted to make you guys understand this is a 3 days demo program. Okay, day one and day two and day three. After this 3 days, free demos get over. I wanted everyone to attend this 3 days. Within this 3 days, you can clear how many doubts you want, and I'm going to give some content subject in this 3 days apart from basic demo. So today would be like a basic demo. After that, you will have some practicals in your day two and some theory part in day three. Something you will be having everything uniqueness in this 3 days. So once you complete this 3 days, link will be changed. Means your free session gets over and whosoever interested can enroll and you will get your paid link and will continue the classes. So that's how it will be from your day 4. Okay, now this is a day 1. Today, day 1, what are we going to discuss is we are going to discuss about entire overview of data analysis. So when I say entire overview of data analysis, what is data analysis, why we have to go for it, and how we are going to do it. Uh, right. And then we have course modules and duration. So what are the modules like Power BI, SQL, what all I'm teaching, all those modules and its duration. Once you master these modules, what are the job opportunities you're getting? And different kinds of advantages where you have to join our program and entire learning process flow. Maybe this entire learning process flow, I may cover it today or I may not cover it today. It depends because we are already done with 15 minutes, remaining 45 minutes. So even though it's 1 hour, because I have to take your Q&A as well, let's see if we are able to complete it. I'm telling you on prior. And we will be concluding it and we will be discussing upcoming demo class topics. So before then, one more point I would like to add. I will also tell you what is data as well. Data and its types. Okay, data and its types. That is one point we are going to start off and we are going to complete all this today. Maybe let's think if we are able to complete this, because it's not about hurriedly complete everything. It's about you guys should understand whatever I'm teaching. Okay, so we are getting started. Yes, of course, I have a beautiful PPT here, multiple PPTs I set up here, but instead of going a PPT and just taking a walkthrough and read it for you guys, I just prefer a plain Excel or a notepad, which is easy for me to explain, and for you also, it will be easy to understand. Okay, so getting started, and I would like to start with the question only. So the first term we are going to learn is data. So be interactive as per means you guys already have some knowledge, means at least the basic things. What is data, right? So if you have any idea, can someone tell me what is data? What is data? Yes, I'm just drawing and I'm keeping it ready, but I just wanted to understand what is data. You can put it in a chat box as well. What is data? Okay, if you don't know, you can even Google it. If you don't know, even you can Google it. What is data? Guys, no one would like to answer it. No one? Abhishek, Hina, Krishna, Manoj, Suresh. Okay, let's not start session in this way. I will only go and explain. Data is nothing but data is known as your information. What is data, guys? Data is information. Now, data is information. You browse Google, YouTube, even all your AI tools which is coming up in very recently, like Copilot, Gemini, ChatGPT, multiple things are there in the market. When you go and compare all those things, also it will say data is information, a collection of facts, numbers, text. This is what it will say. But from my demo, I wanted to give you some idea. Data is not only information, but data is revenue as well. Data is not only information, but data is revenue as well. When I say revenue, it's money, right? So what I mean, if you have data, you're having information. When you have a proper information only, you can generate revenue. It can be anyone, a data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, developers, even a business entrepreneur, uh, any organization. When there is no proper information, you cannot generate revenue. That is clear. So, end of the day, we all are working on what? Data. Now, this data is divided into two types. This data is divided into two types. One is your structured data. Okay. One is your structured one, and another one is your unstructured one. One is your structured data and another one is your unstructured one. So data is basically divided into how many types? Two types. Structured and unstructured one. Now, ma'am, what is this structured and unstructured one? Structured data is nothing but a data which is enclosed in the form of a table. Now, what is a table? Table is nothing but it is a combination of multiple rows and columns. Table is nothing but it is a combination of multiple rows and columns. So the combination of multiple rows and columns together is known as a table, and this table comes under your structured data. So tomorrow if you guys join or if you guys work as a data analyst, okay, because you called as a data analyst because you're learning data analysis. Tomorrow when you join as a data analyst, you guys are really going to deal with only structured data. Why? Because as per RDBMS rules in SQL, RDBMS rules in SQL, only a data analyst can deal with the structured data. That is very much clear. A data analyst is only going to deal with the structured data. Now, ma'am, then what is this unstructured data? What did I say? Data is information. So any information, no, will be like this. It can be in the form of videos. You watch some news, you're getting information. Okay, you listen to some audios, you're getting information. And it can be images, you'll get the information, right? So videos, audios, images, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, you're getting, right? That is known as your unstructured data. You get information from this, but you cannot process this data. You get information from this, but you cannot process this data. A data which is in the form of videos, audios, images is known as your unstructured data. Clear? And a data which is in the form of a structure, that is known as tables. As per RDBMS rules, we are only going to deal with this structured data. Am I clear on this? Any doubts? Abhishek, Hina, Krishna, Manoj Tiwari, Suresh Kumar, any doubts? Can I at least get a thumbs up so that I can go with a further topic? Are we good? Thumbs up, yes, no. I just wanted to understand you guys are listening. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, clear. Sure. Abhishek, you said no, no means you understood, Abhishek? Means no doubts, right? Okay, Manu just said thumbs up. Okay. I can believe you guys have no doubts. Thank you. So this thumbs up is also good enough. At least yes or something is good enough, guys. Thank you so much. So we are done with what is data, and let's go with the next step called what is data analysis. What is our next step? What is data analysis? So when I'm saying entire overview, it is very important for you to understand what and why and how are we really actually doing it in a real time. Okay. So getting started, what is data analysis? So I also do the same way. First of all, who deal with data analysis, a person is known as a data analyst, and he is a person who is going to do some activities, like he is going to do some steps and go and perform some reports or generate some reports and business insights to the business, generate business insights to the business in order to generate revenue for business. They will be able to generate revenue for the business only by taking a decision making. They will be able to generate decision only by a decision making. So very quickly, one more time, I would like to explain this point, and it's a very important point, guys. So data analyst is a person who is he's a person who is going to generate or prepare reports or business insights. So he prepare for whom? He is preparing for his own organization. Means he is preparing for his business, to the business. So the business, they are looking at this reports and insights. Of course, you prepare the insights. That's all. But the business looking at this report, they are going to do what? Decision making. What they are going to do? They are going to do your decision making. And once a proper decision has been taken, they will be going and generating a revenue. they will be going and generating what? Revenue. Of course, see guys, you have some siblings at your home or maybe some kids, children who is going to that school. How do you gauge the performance of that particular child? Only when that particular child is getting a good score in his report or progress card. If something goes wrong in that progress card, it means the child is not performing well. Then you have to do some decision. You might appoint a home tutor, send to the tuitions, or you only sit daily 2 hours and observe how the child is doing. So it helps the child to promote in her education. So in the same way, report or insights is nothing but happenings in the business. So what is basically happening in the business? Based on that, the business is going to take a decision, and that decision will help to generate the revenue. Understood? So once that business is generating a revenue, it's indirectly a profit to us as well. It's indirectly a profit to us as well. Yes or no? So when you're able to generate some revenue, it is going to become a profit to us because our organization and benefits, we are getting a good salaries and hikes. That's it. So that is known as your data analysis. Am I clear so far? Abhishek, Hina, Krishna, Manoj, Suresh. Am I clear so far? Are we good? Can I get thumbs up? Try to be interactive from now. I just got from Manoj Tiwari, Hina, Abhishek, Krishna, and Suresh Kumar. Are we good so far?
Yes.
Okay, because it's a very important point. You guys should understand what and all. Okay, now what I said, report and insights, right? We are supposed to build a reports and insights. Now let's get into how do we build this report and insight. Okay, so that is your work. That is your work. How you actually prepare a report and insight is your work. So let me go and say, how do we prepare report to business? So this is nothing but your daily work. Okay, guys, I wanted everyone to focus because I this is the most important thing. It's your day-to-day thing you have supposed to learn. So what I mean here is you get some package, salary, which company, branding, everything is fine. But your day-to-day activity, you have a job satisfaction or not, this 10 to 15 minutes you will understand. Okay. This can go up to another 10 to 15 minutes, but important topic. Okay, let's get started. So let's understand, you guys have already joined my session, liked my demo, joined my session, and of course you got a job too. It's not very tough to get a job. When you practice, when you go in a right approach, you'll definitely get a job. There is no big challenge in it. First of all, it's very much clear. So let's understand, you got a job in an organization like AMD, Capgemini, um Microsoft, HSBC, some good company or any startup, is still fine. We got a job as a data analyst. So as soon as you enter into any particular organization, what basically happens is your honeymoon period get starts like 1 week or 10 days. Maybe you're into like access issues like giving password, user ID to your laptop, and giving access to lift area, staff area, introducing you to colleagues, managers, VPs, and clients sometimes, depending upon organization rules. So after that gets over, when your actual work gets starts, whosoever is above you, who is going to assign you work, first thing what they are going to do is, in terms of work, they are going to give you access to a place called data warehouse. They're going to give you access to a place called data warehouse. So data warehouse is nothing but this is nothing but we call it as a, one second, we call it, this data warehouse, we call it as a place where it will store multiple tables in one place. So in this data warehouse, it will store multiple tables in one place, is known as a data warehouse. You're going and getting access to this one. Okay, so let's imagine this is you're getting access to this particular place. So basically, it can be any data warehouse like Snowflake or anything. But again, this is a place it have a original information related to your work or the client details. So at the same time, you're also given access to another document called, okay, let me put it this way. Another document called, that document name is nothing but BRD. BRD is nothing but business required document. BRD is nothing but business required document. So under this BRD, right? Under this BRD, what you have is, one second, let me write it. Under this BRD, as of now, I'm just putting some blank lines here. As of now, I'm just putting some blank lines here. So under this BRD, your end user is going to give you some requirements what you have to try and build in your report. Okay, your end user is giving you some requirements what you have to try and build requirements in your report. Okay, so that is known as your BRD. So you being a user or you being a data analyst, go understand each and every point. Go understand each and every point of this, okay, requirement, and you understand in order to meet this requirement, you are supposed to get data from this table, and this table. So, first thing is nothing but in order to meet this requirement, you are doing a collection. So, it is nothing but collection of data. Okay, so your first step is collection of data. It is nothing but you're collecting the right and right amount of data. Right amount of data means right quantity of data. What you're doing is you're collecting the right amount of data is known as your collection of data. Am I clear on this? Collecting the right amount of data is nothing but your collection of data. So as per business requirement, though you have hundreds of tables, among them what is important? So they are looking for last 6 quarters, only last 6 quarters data you'll get. Last 7 days, only last 7 days data you'll get. So collecting the right data and right amount of data is nothing but your collection of data. Then comes your second step here is transformation of data. What is your second step? Transformation of data. So transformation is nothing but you're trying to clean your data. Cleaning your data or cleansing your data is known as your transformation of data. So in under this, you might have many things like where you might have a lot of null values. Okay, there is a chance of having a lot of errors, duplicates, and also there is a chances of having many um, extra spaces where you have to put in a proper ascending or descending order, even fix the currencies as per the country, whichever country or whichever region you're working for. All this is nothing but transformation of data. You mostly basically use Power Query to clean your data. So this is known as your transformation of data. Then third steps comes here is data modeling. So once you collect data, you clean your data, then comes your data modeling. So let me explain you one thing, guys. So before that, let me explain you. Here I kept some null values, right? Sorry, here I have kept some blank values. Let me go and write these points. Let's understand you're working for some organization. That particular organization is dealing with international product sales. That particular organization is dealing with international product sales. So they need a KPIs like this. They need a KPIs like region wise sales, and they need KPIs like after region wise sales, they wanted what are the top 10 products, what are the top 10 products, and what are the top, who is our top 10 customers, or maybe customers retention percentage, the churn rate, something like that they wanted. So after that, they also wanted to understand what is the year-over-year revenue percentage, means comparing current year with the previous year, whether my revenue went up or down. We basically know the trends here, whether my trend is going up or down. Like that, they wanted to understand what is YTD, QTD, MTD, and so on. So this is the KPIs the business is in need of. This is the KPIs the business is in need of. So now let's understand. I wanted you guys to give me one answer. Looking at this data, from how many tables have we really collected data? How many tables? Hina, Krishna, Manoj, Suresh. Looking at this data warehouse, from how many tables are we really collecting? Hina, Krishna, Manoj, and Suresh. From how many tables are we collecting? Can you look at this picture and see? It is 3, 4, 5, 6. How many tables have we collected, guys?
6.
Okay, there are 6 tables, but the collection,
3.
can you? Very good. So maybe I have 6 tables or hundreds of tables, but I'm collecting from 3 different tables. Now let's understand from these 3 different tables, I am storing my first table like, location or country. Okay, location details. I'm storing my location details in my first table. So it can be the attributes or columns can be like this. So understanding what are the different types of region, country, then your region, country, then maybe postal code, which city it is, and which state it is. Like that, all location related details I'm storing in this table. Then this is storing my facts details, my measure details, like, sales, profit, and then your sales, profit, then your what you called discount, sales, profit, discount, and so on. Quantity, goods of sold, and everything. Okay, this is dealing with my facts table, and here it is dealing with some products, orders details, suppliers details, customer details. All these details it is going and saving in this particular record. Just imagine that is how my data is designed. Now, for example, I'll just give one example, not everyone. I just wanted to get this region wise sales. So to get this region wise sales, I have region in this table and sales in this table. So when I have data in these 2 tables, then only I can go and collect the data. When I have data in these 2 tables, then only I can go and collect the data, right? So that is nothing but your region wise sales. That is nothing but your region wise sales. Now let's understand, when I wanted to get data from this table and this table, definitely these 2 tables should have some connection. So data modeling is nothing but you're trying to build a relationship between these tables is known as a data modeling. I can get data from these 2 tables only when then it is connected, or else I cannot get the output. Output will come when they have a relationship. Like that, you have products and profit. Profit is here, products are here. So I am supposed to get data from these 2 tables. So I go and link these 2 tables as well. So overall, I'm building my data model. Overall, I'm building a model. It means I'm trying to connect multiple tables together. I'm trying to connect the multiple tables together as nothing but your data modeling. So what is data modeling? Data modeling is nothing but connecting or having a relationship or building, okay? Building a relationship, building a relationship between multiple tables are known as your data modeling. Am I clear so far? Krishna, Suresh, Manoj.
Yes,
Yes.
Sravanthi.
Okay. So building a relationship between multiple tables is known as your data modeling. I hope everyone is clear so far. So next you have here is analyzing. So analyzing is nothing but you're trying to give solutions to business problems, trying to give solution to business problems is known as your analyzing. You're trying to give solutions to business problems is known as your analyzing. Then you have finally here is when I say solutions to the business problem means, for example, let's understand I have a region wise sales. Okay, let me go with my first KPI. When I'm going and saying there are four regions: north, south, east, west. Okay, so I'm saying north is 25 percentage, south is 25 percentage, east is giving 35 percentage, and um, west is giving 15 percentage. So I'm trying to get this output. I'm trying to get this I'm trying to get this north, south, east, west by using some analyzing at analyzing stage. Maybe I use DAX, maybe I just drag and drop, maybe I use Power Query parameters, whatever the methods I use, and I get this output. So answering solutions to the business is known as analyzing. And finally, whatever the output you're getting, you're trying to put in a pictorial representation. Whatever the output you're getting, you're going to put in a pictorial representation. Like maybe you're trying to put in a pie chart. Maybe you're trying to put in a pie chart, donut chart, waterfall chart, gauge chart, or maybe your column chart, bar chart, line chart, area chart, or anything like graphs, everything putting in a dashboard is known as your visualization. For example, I'm trying to put this output in a pie chart here because it's in a percentages, right? So I'll just go and draw my things like this. Okay. So I willingly given it as a less space. So just imagine this is north, this is east, which is having a lot of space. This is south, and this is west. So north is taking how much percentage? 25 percentage. Okay, and south is also taking 25 percentage, and east is going with what? 35 percentage, and west is going with what? 15 percentage. So west slice is very much smaller because the percentage is down. So based on this pie chart, business can take some decision. Okay, west is not doing good. He'll go perform some customer surveys, or he will change the branding color. He'll do something to the product so that he wanted to promote his business in west region also. That's how a businessman will think. He wanted to get output from all the regions. So he will get only when you give the perfect stats. So that is known as your visualization. And finally, you have here is publishing. Finally, you have here is publishing. Publishing is nothing but you're trying to share your output to end user. Publishing is nothing but you're trying to share your output to end user is known as your publishing. Sharing your output to end user is known as your publishing. Means you publish your dashboard or anything to your client, and even you do a collaboration is known as your publishing. So these are the 6 steps we are going to do in our data analyzing method. Are we good now? Krishna, Manoj, Suresh, everyone, are we good? So this is the steps involved in doing it.
Yes.
Any doubts? Manoj, Suresh?
No.
So this is something I'm going to take out in our throughout session step by step without any fail. So tomorrow I'm going to show you how can you connect this with Power BI components. So you guys have to join for tomorrow as well. Okay. So believing you all are done with this. So let's go with next topic called why data analysis. Okay. Why means simple steps I'll put. First of all, of course, Python is there. Without Python, also, you can become a data analyst. So that is why I'm writing this point. It's a non-coding program with good package, and also good height. Non-coding program with good package and decent hikes. Okay. And the tools we learn here is very user friendly, and user interface also very good. User interface is easy, all right. Okay, easy. Then tools we use here is tools we use lies here is cheaper than other tools. Maybe when you compare with your Tableau, is cheaper than other tools in terms of license, or whatever you call it as, right? So the license is very much cheaper when you compare to other ones. So the Power BI is really having less cheaper rate to buy that license. Even like we can also buy it, not only organizations, at very low cost it is. So that is why every organization now doing migrations from your Tableau to Power BI, ClickView to Power BI, from many other BI tools to here. So, and as it belongs to Microsoft company, we know how from how many years this Microsoft is evolving, and it's still there and it will be there because he has a very good business mindset. He gather most of them with a very low price. Initially, he started Excel free. Then now he's buying many subscription based 365. Now Power BI at very lower cost. In future, what he will do, we never know. I'm not trying to promote Microsoft, but again, Microsoft tools have a very good future because most of the companies go and buy it. Okay, so these are the three things. So when our tools are very lower cost and user is having user interface is very easy and very easy to learn, and it's a non-coding program, yes, the it has a very high demand in the market, so that very easy to get jobs. High demand in the market, you can go and get jobs very easily. So that's why you have to go for data analysis. Okay, clear about it? It's a point which is getting highlighted based on the market, based on the tools prices, based on the user interface and how the packages and all. Okay, next we'll go with course modules, what all I'm teaching, and its job opportunities. Okay, so the course modules I would like to take here is we have overall 5 modules I'm going to teach here. Advanced Excel, MySQL. Okay. So advanced Excel is known as your spreadsheet. If you just learn Excel from basics to advanced level, you can go and apply as a MyS analyst. And MySQL is known as a programming language. We are not giving basics, but we are getting into more and more advanced level like stored procedures, triggers, views, and also your window functions, advanced window functions we are learning. So when you go with the MySQL, you can go and apply as your SQL developer. And then you have Power BI. If you complete Power BI, you can go and apply as a Power BI developer. And you can also apply as a data analyst, business analyst. So these are the 5 things where you can go and apply. These are the 5 things where you can go apply. So if you just complete Excel, you can become a MyS analyst. If you complete MySQL, you can go and apply as SQL developer. SQL is known as your programming language. The full form is known as your structured query language. Okay. Uh, Manoj, Python is not must. Of course, it's a coding, but SQL is must. SQL is not a coding, but it's a programming language. There is a difference between programming and coding. Programming in terms you are going to write a syntax. The syntax are very easy. I can show you in third session. Like you write select star from students, it will give all data. Something like that you write in terms of English. So it's not a coding. So you don't have to worry. And it is must and must and must core thing to become a data analyst or anything, data scientist or anything. Everyone uses this MySQL. And Python is being an optional here. Okay. So to become a Power BI developer, you need Power BI along with SQL. To become a data analyst, you need Python. Python is a scripting language and coding. To become a data analyst, you need all of them. SQL, you need Power BI, you also need Excel. Okay, same goes with your business analyst as well. And GitHub is like your version control system which will track your work. So it's good. I'll show you in future sessions. So now data analyst and business analyst, it can be any of this combination. MIS analyst, SQL developer, Power BI developer needs its those tools only. But again, for Power BI developer also you need SQL. So SQL is must, no matter what. Okay, clear, Manoj? Everyone? You have no knowledge in SQL, no problem. You have no knowledge in Excel, also no problem. I am going to teach you from zero, from scratch. And after taking my SQL classes, no, you will fall in love with SQL. So that's how I'm going to teach you, and never you feel bored and never you feel it is tough. I'm going to take it in a very good manner. The way of explanation is also needed for students to understand why and what it is. And of course, for your batch, we are going to start with SQL only. It's going to be very much interesting. Don't worry, Manoj. You have no knowledge. There is no prerequisites to join this course. Okay, am I clear?
Yes. Sravanthi, SQL and MySQL both same.
No. So SQL means here, Suresh, SQL is nothing but structured query language. So now we are talking in which language? English language. Okay. So whenever I'm talking in English language to write, which tool I'm using here? I'm writing this, no? Course modules, SQL. Which tool I'm using?
Correct.
Excel, right? This is an
Yes,
Excel
yes.
file. Excel file. So just like that, to write your SQL language, which is a programming language, you go and use a tool called MySQL. So MySQL is a tool where we write SQL inside into it. Clear? So MySQL is a tool. Just like MySQL, you have Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle, FoxPro, and many more. But inside these tools, you're writing what? SQL language. That's it. That is the difference between both of them. Clear now?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Any doubts so far? Manoj? Okay, so let me complete. Class duration will go from 2.5 to, so maximum I'll give max, it can go up to 3 months, guys. This is there. Not in 2.5 months we might complete. Of course, we can try, but maximum 3 months it will go. Then course, what you call it, after class duration, then you have something called your this thing, class timings. Okay, so demo is only 11:30 to 11:30 to 12:30, but actual class timings from your Thursday you're supposed to join is 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. So this is the actual class timings. Is it possible for you guys? We are going to merge. Yes, we are going to merge this to 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Is it possible, everyone? Manoj, it is Monday to Friday. Are we good with timings, everyone? Suresh is
Comfortable.
okay.
Yes.
Manoj is okay. Krishna is also okay. So if in case some issue with this timings, maybe we might start this 8:30 to 9:30. We might start it from next week, 15th or 16th, not exactly decided, but from next week. You can enroll. Meanwhile, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. is also there. That is also from Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Okay. Perfect. So this is your class duration. This is your class timings. I hope it's
10:30, 11:30 also available or on 16th onwards, 8:30
no, no,
only?
no. 10:30, 11:30 is ready. We are starting from Thursday. So, what I said, 3 days demo, right? 3 days demo is like Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday.
Wednesday, which is
This is
going
okay.
up to
10:30 to
11:30,
11.
right? You're
Yeah.
starting at 11:30. But from Thursday, you're continuing classes from 10:30.
Okay.
Clear? This is good. So this is a fresh batch, and this will take time. This will take time. So if in case someone fails here, can join here. Upcoming demo class, upcoming batch also I'm saying. So nothing yet started, but this is something you're supposed to do.
Okay.
We are going to merge to 10:30 to 11:30 this class. Clear? Yeah. So this is the course duration, class timings, and yes, then we have left with advantages. So advantages are like you're getting placement assistance, you're getting sometimes if you need doubt session, you're getting even my number. Anytime you have doubt, you can clarify with me directly without following some grid and rules. And second thing, you also have recording access recording access. So this is your advantages. Then I'll go with entire learning process flow with this one. Okay. I'll go with the entire learning process flow here. Yes. So first it's like this, we are successfully able to complete. I'll even give you time for Q&A, guys. So theory subject which has classroom sessions, okay? Classroom sessions, here only you're having practicals, here only you're having notes, here only you're having homeworks also. So this theory subject is nothing but, I mean, comprehensive lessons, which is saying it is like classrooms, practicals, notes, homeworks, everything within 3 months we are going to cover. Then comes your assignments. Assignments, you are going to do it individually. In assignments, you have 50 plus assignments where you are supposed to do it. Then you have projects. So project is like that. You have real world data analysis projects. Like we are promising 3 projects. Okay. And one good news for maybe Suresh or Manoj, I don't remember, maybe Suresh it is. We are providing financial project as well, where you can go and keep it for your this thing, and projects are really important for us, so we have chosen very wisely financial and banking, then we chose healthcare, finally we chose e-commerce and retail. So these are the 3 projects we chose because all over the globe if you look, these are the mostly used projects. Okay, these are the projects you're supposed to do. After this project is done, then you have a resume building and interview questions. So resume building and interview questions, I'm going to assist you. We have 25 plus sample resumes we are going to give you, and it covers 1 year experience, 3 years experience, 8 years experience as a fresher, how do you do, and if you have a gap, how to do. So multiple different kinds of resumes are there. In interview preparation also, I'm going to teach you based on your background, and based on your background, we are going to convert. For example, Suresh is having financial and he's supposed to use the domain with IT tools. That particular attributes, how do you convert into your IT terms, and how can you actually use that for your future analysis or for future job purpose, so that you don't have to compromise on your CTC. So that is something we are going to help you out. Then mock interviews is optional, 48 hours before you should say. Then we will arrange someone. So everything is taken care by me apart from this mock interviews. Okay. And then you have a placement assistance. Assistance is going to be taken care by DurgaSoft. Okay. This is clear. All this entire learning process flow is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I would like to conclude. So before I conclude, I know we haven't seen any practicals. Every student wanted to see how the practicals look like if ma'am is teaching, how she's going to teach. So let me tell you about tomorrow's agenda. So first, tomorrow's agenda I'm going to do here is First, I'm going to talk about Power BI components. Again, it's a theory, but important. Then Power BI user interfaces, like how many user interfaces we are looking into it. Then the interesting part is practicals using Power BI. Practicals using Power BI. So the topic I'm going to cover here is, I'll tell you a topic today itself. Interesting topic. So the topic we are going to use here is quick dashboard within 5 to 7 minutes we are going to cover. That is there. Okay. Then again, if the time is there, the time will be not there. It will be completed here only. So basically, then I know less doubts were asked today. Tomorrow you're getting very good space to ask your Q&A doubts. Anything you can go with the doubts. So this is tomorrow topic. And day 3, we are going to discuss tomorrow. Okay. And I'll be also showing some ready-made custom visuals. That's it in Power BI. This is what I'm going to do tomorrow. Clear? And before we conclude, any doubts? Before we conclude, any doubts? Any doubts?
No.
Everyone, no doubts. Then can we have a conclusion today? Manoj, Krishna, Suresh. Okay, then let me conclude, guys. Data analysis is a very high demand skill with multiple career opportunities. And yes, our course is very much well structured course with hands-on learning and real-world application. And with expert guidance and job assistance, guys, you're on a right track to become a perfect data professional. So that's all. Thank you from my side. Yes. If we are good, we can wind up and we'll connect tomorrow, same timings, 11:30, everyone. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Sravanthi.
Thank you, Suresh. Thank you, Manoj and Krishna. We are winding up. Yes, guys. Chalo. Then we'll connect tomorrow at 11:30. Everyone, take care. Bye.
Bye.